You're looking at a very special truck, and I would like to explain what makes it very special. There are more than a few things. First and foremost, it was built from an absolutely rust-free, no-hit body. Impossible to find in this vintage truck. Folks that know these trucks know that they inherently have rust issues. No rust issues on this truck. Not a patch panel on it, no high build Bondo, an absolute beautiful specimen. And that's the way you want to start your vehicle. That vehicle was taken and restored to what appears to be a substantially vintage correct vehicle. In my opinion, the best look. From there though, it was updated with all modern mechanical components. It's a resto-mod. It has the entire driveline from a 1991 Suburban. Let me explain what that means. The entire front suspension cradle out of a 1991 Suburban bolts right into this truck. No welding, no cutting, it bolts right in. You take away the old and you add the new and you've got a modern vehicle. You pick up, with that one move, you pick up modern handling characteristics, you pick up modern power steering, modern disc brakes. Huge, huge change in personality. Also from the Suburban is a modern rear end and the 700R4 transmission overdrive, which means you can go 70, 80 miles an hour with low RPMs. That's good on the gas mileage, good on your motor, and good on your nerves. In addition, what's driving the entire thing is a Crate GM 350. That's a factory motor from General Motors, 350 with 290 horsepower, 326 foot-pounds of torque. That motor is meant and built to give long life service. It's got less than 2,000 miles on it. So there's a lifetime of enjoyment left in this truck. In addition to those things, the fact that it's a very practical build and it was built from an absolutely super solid truck, the quality of the build is over the top. It's fantastic. Everything is new. All the bright work, all the glass, just every component on this truck was either improved or replaced or restored in some fashion. It's absolutely gorgeous. The body is laser straight. Take time to look at the photos also of the undercarriage. It was not restored to be used with mirrors, but it's super clean anyway. It is a frame-off restoration. It looks very nice underneath, but I really want you to see the fact that the floors and all the areas that are typically rust-prone are just gorgeous on this truck. They're original. They've never been repaired. It's a survivor of the highest level. The truck is beautiful. It drives like a modern truck. It looks like a vintage truck. It's a resto-mod. Hard to find. One note, I wanted to add the fact that it's sitting at a stock height. I can change that and I can put it to the height that my truck, I restored this truck over here 9 years ago, and it's more of a lowered look at 2.5-inch drop spindles. We can do the same thing to this truck for additional money. And lower profile tires, larger diameter wheels. So it's more of a modern look. We can give this truck the same look. But if you prefer the modern or the original stance, that's what you get. If you prefer a more resto-modded look, we can do that as well. My favorite year, my favorite truck. You'll love this truck. We'll take it for a test drive. It is a modern truck. Come check out this engine bay. This is your modern Goodwrench 350. And then one thing I want to show you is this front runner system. It's the serpentine front runner system. This is a, of course, this is what modern vehicles have. It's a much lower maintenance, much more reliable system, much less drag on the motor. Very modern. Let me start this puppy and you can hear it idling. Before we go on the test drive, I want to show you something really cool about this seat. It's a power seat. You can adjust it. You can see it tilting back. You can go up. You can go back down. And you can lower it, tilt it forward. So it's really, really nice. On a long distance trip, you tend to want to change positions and that power seat will do it for you. Let's go on that test drive.